verse 10. You know, this is just modern day paganism that you have in the church today. And it is pagan. I don't care. You can call it by whatever you want to call it by. It is it's pagan. That is the fact. You know, we have given you the facts today. We're, you know, not that emotional stuff that you like. We have given you the facts today. And the facts said that all of that stuff is pagan. But that's what just about all so-called Christian churches deal with. Start reading at Titus chapter 1 and began reading at verse 10. Go ahead and read.
For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision.
Now see what he said here? There are many unruly and vain talkers. You know, stuff, in other words, what they're talking, it is all in vain. It is all about vanity. It means absolutely nothing. And notice what he said, especially they are the circumcision. You know who the circumcision is, right? That is your ministers of Israel.
That's right, brother.
In other words, they can lie real good. You know, Gentile, he know how to lie good too. But Israel got him. Go ahead and read.
Whose mouths must be stopped.
See what they say? Whose mouth must be stopped. Go ahead and read.
Who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake.
See what it said? They subvert whole house. They overturn whole house. You know, like we read back in Jeremiah, where, you know, the children, they go get the wood, right? And then the father make the fire, and mama bake the cakes to the queen of heaven. That's what I mean by subvert whole house. They got everybody. They got little son. They got little daughter. They got mama, and they got daddy too. And they done subverted whole houses, and teaching things they ought not, for what? For filthy lucre's sake, because that is what it is about. This, that preacher thing, if you're going to deal in falsehood, it is very lucrative.
Yes, sir.
If you don't think it is lucrative, just look at some of your big shot ministers. Even some of the small fry, they live high.
Yes, sir.
You know, he can't drive no 20, thank you, Hoopty. He can't drive that. No, ain't no way. That thing like that thing I got out there, no way he would dare even set foot in there. In fact, he wouldn't even allow nothing like that. You got some don't even allow nothing like that on the parking lot.
Yes, sir. That's
right. They tell
brother.
you, if that's what you driving, you leave it down the street and you walk up to the church. Because I don't want that on my parking lot.
Yes, sir.
You got some, they got a fleet of luxury cars. And then that ain't enough. I cannot catch a commercial airline. I must have my own jet.
That's right, brother.
They doing it all, just like the book said, for filthy lucre's sake. Teaching things that they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. Go ahead and read.
One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said,
Go ahead.
The Cretians are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies.
Go ahead.
This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith, not giving heed to Jewish fables.
He said, not giving heed to Jewish fables. Go ahead and read.
And commandments of men.
And commandments of men that do what?
That turn from the truth.
That turn from the truth. That is what the commandments of men do. That is what the traditions that you have been given, that is what they do. They turn you away from the truth because they are pagan. And when you deal with them, you are not serving the true and living God. You are dealing in paganism. That is why you have paganism in the church today. I thank you, and I hope you learned something from this lesson.